Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I've been a little bit missing again, but I am back and I'm going to be using a palette that's actually been sat in my collection for a little while. But I'm finally going to dive into it today and you will know what that is from the thumbnail. This is the NOMAD Cosmetics New Zealand Stargazing palette. So I love NOMAD Cosmetics and they are one of my favourite indie brands. They are US based, but I do believe now they do have a warehouse, I want to say in Ireland, so that it's easier to get things for people in the EU. And this packaging and this colour story, I think NOMAD have absolutely smashed it. Like, the multi-chromes in this look insane. I haven't actually swatched this as you are seeing this right now, but I'm going to show you the close-ups and the swatches.
Some balance in my life, but I never really put up a fight. Didn't follow my dreams, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say.
As you can see, it's an absolutely stunning palette. Now NOMAD do base their palettes on destinations, sometimes more specific locations and sometimes more general and broad. And obviously this one is the New Zealand Stargazing. So we do have a little postcard. You do get a postcard with each palette. It does go into quite a lot of detail on the back as to why this palette is the way that it is, but it does say that it has 9 stellar mattes and 6 twinkling multi-chromes inspired by Take Your Breath Away Stargazing in New Zealand, and they do usually give to a cause related to the destination of the palette that they have chosen. So this time it is the Dark Sky International that works to restore the nighttime environment and protect habitats from light pollution. Now this palette is $59 and it says it has 4 times finer pigments for rich colour payoff and heavenly feel. Manuka oil for smooth and crease-proof wear, PETA certified, cruelty-free and vegan, free of parabens, and mineral oil, no talc and gluten. I mean, I think we just need to dive in because this colour story is right on my street. I love anything celestial and stars and that type of thing. So this was screaming to me when I saw the reveal for this. I don't actually know why I haven't dug into it until now, but here we go. Now I'm just going to prime with my Beauty Bay eye base, and everything that I'm using in today's video should be linked in the description box. I say should because who knows, I could forget. And just before I sat down to film this video, I did actually jump on the NOMAD website and I have purchased their new palette, which is based on an Irish theme in Ireland, and I'm so excited because it's full of greens and I love green eyeshadow. It is just absolute perfection and that colour story looks beautiful. So I will be doing a video when that palette arrives. Now the most spectacular looking multi-chrome to me in this palette, because I like a blurple, is Milky Way, which the indentations in this are absolutely stunning and it does look like a Milky Way. It's sort of a blue to a purpley pink and it looks insanely beautiful. So that is the one that is really screaming my name, so we'll probably, I'm not gonna lie, probably gonna use that. Now we do have depth in here, we do have some lighter shades, not anything super duper light matte wise. The lightest matte is this one, which is on the lighter side, definitely. I'm just going to start in my comfort zone and start with the black. The black is called Dark Sky Nation, which is this one here, and then I'm thinking I'm going to blend it out with this gorgeous looking purple. How do we pronounce this? We're not going to pronounce this, we're just going to use this purple. So like I say, just dipping into a little bit of that black. There is a little bit of kick up in the pan, just something to note, and I just want to stamp this into the outer corner just to start working on some depth straight away. Oh yeah, nice pigmented black, just as I expected. I do find NOMAD's mattes to be very pigmented, blendable and buildable, which is why they are one of my favourite indie brands. I do really like the formula. And just so I can see what sort of shape I'm going for, I am just going to pop a little bit of that black just leading onto the lower lash line. Then you can sort of see the vision a little bit better. Okay, so that is on and it is very, very rough. Now, what brush do I want? Now I'm going to take that purple, the one that I didn't pronounce, and I'm just going to wrap that around the edge of the black, just pressing it on first before I work on a blend between the two. I love blue and purple eyeshadow almost as much as I love green eyeshadow. And if there is a blurple, which is very purpley blue, just like that multi-chrome, that makes me super happy. Look at the richness of that purple. And then I am just going to start to work on a blend with that purple and just tickle very lightly on the edges. And then I might go back in with the black just to make sure the black and the purple are somewhat seamless. Okay, now that's looking fairly rough as well. You see a theme here? I think I want to take Auckland Stardome, which is this tone here, and I want to connect that leading into the inner corner, and I might use a little bit of this shade as well just to blend out the edges of the purple. And then for the very edges, I think I'm going to blend it out even further with Southern Lights, which is a slightly lighter, duskier tone. Just with a bigger fluffy brush, just to brush over those edges. And then I think for the lower lash line, I want to go into this blue. Tekapu Stargazing? I don't know. And just wrap that around the lower lash line just to add a little bit more blue in there because of the multi-chrome that we're going to be using. That is actually quite deep. Ooh. All the drama. Okay, it's the moment we've been waiting for. It's time for the multi-chrome, and I'm just going to stick my finger straight into Milky Way. Okay, that looks straight up blue right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture the shift. It is really hard to show multi-chromes on camera, especially when you're sat in front of these bright lights. Do I just want to apply it with my finger? Maybe. Let's just go in and see. Oh. Okay. Oh, these shades together. Then I'm thinking about the... Oh, that is like a golden, white, beautiful, gorgeous situation. That is going to be going on the inner corner. I'm just going to have that leading into... That's just going to transform whatever matte you've got underneath. That shade here is literally just going to, like, look at it. Oh, it looks a little bit more golden and pink. Putting it on top of that pink matte. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of Aurora Australis. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but a little bit of this one on the lower lash line, leading from that shimmer into the blue matte. I think that is the plan. Oh, that's got more of a lavender hue to it. That is stunning. Okay, let me jump off, finish up this look, and then we'll see how it all comes together at the end. Okay guys, we have the final look, and I did go a little bit crazy with some gems and some water activated liner because it's me, and I had to, and it's to do with stargazing, so stars had to be added. So I did use my Arttitude Cosmetics Split It Painter's Paradise palette. This was gifted to me in PR, but I absolutely love it. I used the lilac shade to do some little stars, and I did stick on some just nail art gems that I got from Amazon, and I did get 2 little stars just for the very centre. Again, nail art. Just search nail art on Amazon. Did stick on some lashes. Don't think they're stuck on the absolute best, so don't pay attention to that. But I did add some blue mascara to my lower lash line, and actually I think this one's really good. It's the L'Oreal Paris Mega Volume Miss Baby Roll. I'm not sure if the only place that you can get this now is Amazon. I will try and link it somewhere else if I possibly can. But I think it looks really effective with the blue mascara on the lower lash line, and I like the way it's come together. It's a little bit too much for some people and that's absolutely fine, but it is just perfection for me. If you love bright, bold Technicolor, this type of look, I mean, that is very possible with this beautiful palette. Of course you can tone it down if you want to. You don't have to use as many shades as I did and bring it up as high, bring it up, bring it up, bring it out as far. I think this palette, although it's colourful, it does have some more neutral, muted tones in this, so you can, you know, make it a little bit more wearable if that's your type of thing, but you can just mix it up with the amount of different multi-chromes that are in this. Like, each one goes perfectly with every one of the mattes. I just think it's a really well thought out palette. I love this colour story. I love the aesthetic of Nomad palettes in general. I think the packaging is stunning. I really like the theming. I mean, what can I say, guys? I was expecting this to be the outcome because Nomad Cosmetics are one of my favourite brands for a reason. I love this look. I love all of the shades that I used. That multi-chrome on the lid is super special, but like I say, it's going to be very hard to capture on camera for you to see, but in person it is absolutely stunning. So please do let me know, have you picked up this palette? Is it something you're interested in? And have you picked up the new Island palette from Nomad? Because like I say, I bought mine today. Hopefully it's going to come to me quickly. Please let me know what you think to this look down below and what you'd like to see for upcoming videos. I will of course link down below my socials as well as my YouTube membership and my Patreon group, and we now have a Discord if you join the Patreon group and you want to join in the fun. Hopefully guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.